For the next tasks on their agenda for this spacewalk that is scheduled to last about 6.5 hours in duration. Mission managers, as you heard earlier today, received a recommendation from the Space Station program, and this afternoon the Space Shuttle Mission Management Team formally approved an extension of 1 day for the STS-126 mission. That will push the undocking of Endeavour from Thanksgiving Day now till Friday, with the undocking scheduled around 8:47 a.m. Central Time on Friday morning, setting up for a landing at the Kennedy Space Center on Sunday, November 30th at 12:18 p.m. Central Time, 1:18 p.m. Eastern Time, to wrap up what now will become a 16-day mission. The timeline now calls for the Leonardo Multipurpose Logistics Module to be demated from the Nader port of the Harmony connecting node on Wednesday and placed back and latched down in Endeavour's cargo bay. Thursday, Thanksgiving Day, will essentially be a day for final cleanup of items for the two crews, who will have an opportunity to spend Thanksgiving now with one another, all 10 crew members on the shuttle station complex, before they close hatches late on Thanksgiving evening and say goodbye to one another for the final time to prepare for Friday's undocking. Just a programming note, all of this activity, including a discussion of the extension day and the work that has been ongoing within the International Space Station by Mike Fink, Don Pettit, and Greg Shamatov today to conduct additional troubleshooting work and additional maintenance on the distillation assembly unit for the urine processor assembly, part of the critical environmental control system hardware installed in the Destiny laboratory. That work was completed a short time ago. Fink reported that the unit has now been buttoned up once again, and preparations are ongoing for the reactivation of that system to begin processing samples once again of urine to be processed into potable water, as well as condensate water to be processed into new samples that will augment those originally and initially provided as we attempt to get a handle on what may be causing the distillation assembly and the centrifuge motor to shut down on its own after just a few hours worth of runtime. All of that activity will be discussed in our mission status briefing tonight that is scheduled for 9 p.m. Central Time, 10 p.m. Eastern Time, with lead International Space Station Flight Director Ginger Carrick and the lead spacewalk officer for this mission, John Ray.
Okay, Eric. Closing the thermal cover.
This view out of the helmet camera for Shane Kimbrough as he works to properly orient and align the camera hardware that he is bringing outside. A good view looking down at the various components of the International Space Station, a bird's eye view as the station and the shuttle complex move just to the southeast of the continent of Australia, beginning a southwest to northeasterly swing across the southern Pacific Ocean that will carry the two vehicles and the 10 crew members across the equator a short time from now.
Okay, Steve, copy. The thermal cover is closed.
Again, the next port of call for Steve Bowen will be the end cone of the Kibo module, and a task that is expected to last no more than about 30 minutes in duration to close one of the structural latches on that berthing mechanism at the end of Kibo, to which a science platform for experiment use will be mounted on the STS-127 mission of the Shuttle Endeavour and its crew next spring.
All right, Eric, that was 30 turns.
Okay, copy, 30 turns, and what about the torque?
Torque 3.0. How much
Head doesn't make sense. We should have about 9.
No, sorry, 9.2. My bad.
Okay, yep, so 30 turns and 9.2, and confirm you had a green light.
Green light, yep.
Copy that. Same settings, Alpha 7, clockwise 2.
Okay. Going for the outer bolts.
That's correct. So Alpha 7, clockwise 2, you're going to engage the outer bolts to torque 7 to 12 turns.
Okay, copy on order.
And call which one you're working on first.
On the aft.
Copy.
We go to the forward air.
Okay, copy, Shane. You're on the forward now.
Green light, 9, let's see, 11 turns, 9.2.
Okay, 11 turns, 9.2 on the foot-pounds, and that was for the forward with a green light.
Correct. So the aft one is torquing out right away, Eric. You got a low torque.
And let's try it one more time. Just make sure you're straight on it and see how that works.
Okay. Yep, it's torquing out.
Okay, let me go to the crib sheet.
Okay.
So Shane, when you're saying it's torquing out, you're getting a green light?
Yep. It's just obviously not threaded in there. So if you want to back it out and try it again.